Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Crooks209 back at you guys with another video, and today we're going to be using George Rush St. Pierre as the GOAT of the welterweight division. And ironically, we are taking on Kamaru Usman. These are the two gentlemen that are talked about as the GOATs of the welterweight division, so it's only fitting that the first fight of the video takes place against him. But we're going up against A55 Spooky G, and he immediately goes for the takedown. Now, if you guys have ever fought this guy on ranked championships, he can be cheesy on the feet, but when he gets you to the ground and inside control, he has some of the best denial timing I've ever seen in my life. So we want to avoid the takedown at all costs and to keep the fight on the feet. So we're doing a good job of just spacing our combinations out. We're not throwing things recklessly. We're just really trying to take our time. He shoots for another double leg there. We deny it. Now we're going to try to circle him onto the cage, but we try to take him down to try to get in top mount, but he is not having it so far. But we're doing a good job of denying the takedown straight off the rip. There he throws a knee. We hook him. We switch back to orthodox. Now we just want to take our time here and be aware of these shots that he is taking and keep our stamina as high as possible. So he's throwing the overhand, so we need to be aware of that as well. We feint off the straight, hits us with a good teep. There he goes down to the body, tries to go up to the head. So as you guys can see, we're not throwing too much. We're just trying to get a read for what he's doing on the feet. Throwing two strike combinations, straight to the body here and there. He's doing a good job of working us so far. So we need to try to switch up the timing, either speed it up just a little bit or try to counter him. So here we're circling, staying in the middle of the octagon, not getting pressed up against the fence. Good combination by him right there. We jab straight, body kick him. There's the lunging jab into an overhand. And that's what he tends to use a lot, and I know that. He likes to double jab into your block and then use a lunging jab or lunging straight to keep you stationary while he throws a head kick. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible in this fight. Catch him with a good switch kick. This GSP, this Prime Icon GSP feels very, very nice on the feet. He's still got the same switch kick, which is very good. But it feels like his hand speed has changed just a little bit, even though it really hasn't too much. But he feels a lot better than the old GSP to me. So here we're pressing the pace, catch him with a good combination. We respond with a straight as he leg kicked us. So with the last minute and 5 seconds, here we're going to start just trying to press the pace a little bit, trying to open up just a little bit more than we have all round. Catching him with a good leg kick. There we catch him with a well-timed straight lead hook. He responds back with a combination of his own. But Kamaru Usman doesn't have the best boxing combinations. So when we do get him hurt, we can swarm him a little bit. We just have to be careful of the pull counters. So there we flying knee him. He tries to go with the hook, but we duck down. I was honestly expecting a clinch, but with 20 seconds left, it wouldn't have made sense. So here we're just jab straight into the block. Hit him with a good combination. He responds with a jab. We're just taking our time, and that's the end of the first round. Now, we were able to deny all of his takedown attempts in that round because our stamina was fairly high. So we want to keep that up, but we want to have a little bit more output heading into this second round. So here, we're starting off the second round, and you guys notice we're not touching gloves because this guy doesn't really like me too much, and I really don't care for his style of playing. Just because he does tend to cheese if he gets hurt or if he gets put in a bad spot. So we're going to try to put him in that position again here. There we slip straight him. Catch him with a good 1-2 into a 3-punch combination. We're taking our time, not rushing anything because GSP doesn't have heavy hands like that. He's backing up. There he catches us with a good combination. We're popping out that jab, trying to go a little bit jab heavy. There he tried to slip straight us, so we go with the leg kick. Punch into his body. But you notice we're not giving up much ground. That's what you don't want to do against Kamaru Usman with that 97 takedown. We do not want to let him back us up to the cage. There, we actually win that exchange right there with the combination. Have him backsliding out of the way. There he goes with a leg kick of his own. But we're starting to push the pace a little bit, so he major lunges off, catches us with a leg kick as we exit, catch him with a good calf kick as we come inside. Now here, we're just circling out, trying to bait him to throw either a leg kick or something lazy, but he's not doing it. So we're going to have to press the pace a little bit on him. There, good slip straight into double body hooks, but he blocks one of them, hits us with a good uppercut and rocks us. Now we're in trouble here. We're trying to avoid the good stuff that he's throwing out, and we're able to recover. It's a good leg kick by him. Now we need to try to get more damage off to him, just to gain a little bit of respect, to try to get him in a bad situation where he doesn't really want to be at. So there he's trying to pop off. We're pressing the pace. We're being a lot more active than we were in the first round. Good slip straight. Luckily that uppercut didn't hit us. Catching him with calf kicks as he's backing up. He shoots for another takedown, but he's out of range. So this looks like it's going to be a stand-up affair between the both of us, because he's not getting the takedowns. We're not really shooting too much takedowns. So we're just taking our time on the feet, throwing the 1-2 combinations and just circling. Good slip straight by him. Good uppercut by us. Pops him back. But you guys notice we're not really circling outside of that black line too much, except for the when we were rocked. So we want to keep it that way. We want to stay in the middle of the octagon and try to control as much as possible. There he shot another good uppercut off, but we hit him with a good jab straight uppercut and get ourselves a rock. There he slip straights us, unfortunately. Double jabbing into the block into a front kick, but he's able to block it. We're trying to respond. But he's responding back in a very, very nice way. And surprisingly, he hasn't really cheesed us too much, which is a good thing. He hits us with an overhand right there, though. Rocks us again. We respond back to try to keep him off of us, but he stays in our face, which is smart. So there we are at the end of the second round. Now, this guy has done a fairly good job of having a good amount of output. He's doing a good job of block countering us as we go down to the body, so we need to be careful not to double up on body punches, because he caught us on the second body hook that we hit him with and uppercutted us with super low stamina. So we want to be aware of that in this round. So here we're taking our time. He's ripping to the body, but I noticed in the last round as well, he threw a body hook into an overhand. So that's a combination we need to be careful of with Kamaru Usman, because he has ridiculous power. So we just need to be aware of that. Here we're pressuring him. There's that overhand that I was telling you guys we needed to be aware of. It catches us. There's that lunging straight, and he knocks us down. Now we're in a ground and pound scenario right here, and he's going for the finish. We're able to block a couple of those punches, and he gasses himself out. He gets up right there. Now here we need to press the pace just a little bit, because I know that stamina was down, but we're going to let him reset because we need to let our head health go back up. So far, not a good round. Not a good round. Not a good start to the round for us right here. But we're gonna try to work it back in our favor and gain some momentum. We do right there with a double jab straight. Hit him with a good lead hook. Now we have him in all sorts of trouble. Have him up against the cage. We're going to release him right there to keep him up against the cage, but throw some nasty combinations at his block. There we catch him with a beautifully timed front kick for the second rock. Trying to knock him down. He tries to pull elbow us, knock him down again. And we're in a ground and pound scenario here with GSP. But he did a good job of moving his head, and he's able to get back up with Kamaru. There we're just popping combinations off, dropping him, jumping into his guard, trying to rain down some heavy ground and pound strikes with GSP. But he survives again. Now here we posture up, hitting to the body. He pulls us back down into his guard. He's trying to fake, so we actually transition through the fake, which is what you guys want to do if you guys are wrestlers. Transition through the fakes if you see somebody is just faking repeatedly. High IQ stuff. Now he's punching to gain GA, and he's got a lot of GA, so we fake to pull it back down into our favor. Try to go with top mount, but he blocks it. Here he goes for the back sitting, and he's able to get backside right there with Kamaru. So we immediately roll to full guard. So here we need to take our time. We actually get him with the full guard transition right there. He's ripping down to the body. And that honestly kind of surprised me that he got up, because normally he generally tries to work into side control, but he didn't right there, which kind of really surprised me. So he must have felt he had the advantage on the feet somewhere. So we're going to make him pay for that misread. There we crack him with a good body combination into a head combination, knock him down again. And we're chipping away with that ground and pound, and we're able to get the finish. He made a vital mistake standing back up, and we made him pay for it with GSP, as only the GOAT of the welterweight division can do. And with that being said, let's jump into the second fight we have. So here we are, guys. We are in the second fight with the GOAT of the welterweight division, GSP, and we are taking on Jorge Masvidal with our GSP. Now, this matchup is a little more in our favor in terms of the grappling aspect, but in terms of the striking aspect, Jorge hits a hell of a lot harder and is a lot more fluid with his strikes than GSP. So we're going to need to be careful with how we exchange with Jorge and utilize good tactical aggression. So here, good double jab into a knee stopped us from taking him down, which is really, really nice. Double jab into a straight hits him. So we slip underneath the straight that was coming out. There's a switch kick. We make him pay for throwing it at a bad range. Then we slip straight him, try to go to the body, then back up to the head. We knock him down, though, right there. Now we're just trying to take our time, not rushing. Because if we rush and he pull counters, we're going to be in some deep, deep doo-doo. Let me tell y'all. So here he's doing a good job of pressuring us with double jabbing into that block. Hitting him with some good combinations, but he's still staying inside the pocket. So trying to pop that straight off, trying to intercept a jab straight from him because he's leading a lot with his jab. Good knee right there by him. Good teep kick, gains him a little bit of space. He misses on the second one, though. So here, we're trying to hit him with good combination, but he hits us with a good switch kick. That was well-timed. So we tried to shoot for another takedown, and he did knock us out of the animation again. So I think he is prepared to stop takedowns if we decide to try to go for one. So there he tried to hit us with an elbow, but we blocked it. Good combination. We shoot for a takedown, and we're able to get that one. So here we are. We are where we want to be at against Masvidal, which is on top in half guard. We transition to the side control here. Now we need to stay patient. We're going to try to get crucifix if possible, but we decide to go for top mount, and we are able to deny his transition right there. And we're raining down the heavy ground and pound strikes. He's able to slip off. Good post right there too. He went left then right and predicted him right. So here he's going to be able to regain that half guard position. So we're just going to be punching to gain that GA. He's able to regain his full guard, but that's of no worry to us. We're going to posture up, hit down to his body with 2 punches. Now we're just going to take our time with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this round. We're not going to do anything that's going to put us in a compromising position like getting flipped over and reversed. So there we go for the half guard, and right on cue, this guy actually hit us with the reversal, which I shouldn't have said anything. We probably wouldn't have gotten hit with that, but it's unfortunate. Now Masvidal is on top, and he does get back to his feet. Tries to hit us with a front kick as we get up. Now we're feinting off. We're trying not to eat big strikes with GSP because he does have a low chin health, like I said earlier. Good major lunge out of the way, avoids the jab straight from us. He misses on that switch kick, but we were backing up, so we couldn't make him pay for that. Working his body with the body straight, and that's the end of the first round. Very, very good job by us right there, utilizing tactical aggression and really just picking our moments when we exchanged with Jorge Masvidal. So here in the second round, we're going to continue the same thing. We're utilizing our jab. GSP has a very, very good jab. I believe it's a level 3 because he damn near jabbed Josh Koscheck's face off when they fought the second time. So with that, he has a very, very good job in this game. So here we're moving in and out. This guy's doing a good job of starting to put the pressure on us a little bit with that jab, launching off combinations. We're cracking them, but our strikes is not doing nearly as much damage as his are. So we need to be careful of that as we exchange. There's a good jab teep kick. He's trying to jab his way in. We're responding with well-timed straights. We're mixing up the combos. And now here we're starting to press him back just a little bit more. He's starting to give up ground, which is what we want. We want to try to work him up against the cage and get a turning takedown. Good combination by him. Good body work. We stop him with a jab. Try to catch him with a teep kick. But we're just exchanging now, which we don't want to do with Masvidal. So he's doing a good job of just staying in our face. letting us know that he's there. Hitting him to the body, then up to the head. Circling back, resetting. Trying to slip straight, but he doesn't throw anything out, so we duck. Good turning side kick right there. Good straight into a switch kick by him. Now we're up against the cage, so we need to circle out laterally. We're able to reverse the cage position right there. And now we're almost to where we have him up against the cage, but we made a mistake by throwing that head kick, and it took a lot of our stamina, so we need to reset. But we're keeping the pressure on him. Now we're just standing because I know the pressure is going to get to him. I see him backing up and trying to move laterally, so we're going to see if he's able to switch up the timing. So here, pressuring him with the jab. Good switch kick by him as we retreated. We're resetting, but we're going to try to stay stationary and test out that timing as soon as possible. So here we're blocking, seeing what he's going to throw out. He's able to duck down on the jab. Try to catch him with a leg kick, but he backed up well enough in time right there. So he's backing us up. This is not where we want to be at with GSP. So we're going to walk forward, catch him with a good leg kick as he retreats. Trying to jab hook into that block, break it down just a little bit. And really right here, we're just trying to gain respect inside the pocket of Jorge Masvidal. So we catch him with a good front kick. Timed it out perfectly. Now he's in all sorts of trouble. We're jabbing into that block, trying to keep it low. Luckily, he didn't catch us with a heavy strike on that switch kick attempt that we tried. But now we got that rock off. We've gained a little bit of respect. He's not really trying to exchange with us too much anymore. Doing a good job of major lunging out of the corner, but we catch him with a beautiful timed straight right there. Block breaking combination. And that's the end of the second round. Now, towards the end of that round, we did have a lot of momentum, so we want to keep that going here in the third round. We want to put the pressure on, make him feel like we're smothering him, but utilizing just jab and straights until we're ready to go and try to get him out of there. So here he's firing back, but he's backing up, which lets me know he doesn't just want us to stand in the pocket and really exchange because he's not timing out his combinations well. Here we're just putting the pressure on him, just standing still, waiting for him to come back in with strikes. Pull counter right there, but we don't do any damage. So now we're just staying in the middle of the octagon and pressing forward. We're not going to be backing up to the fence anymore. Catches us with a good knee. We hit him with a straight. Good combination, breaks his block down just a little bit. He shoots for a takedown. Jorge Masvidal shooting for a takedown on GSP? Boy, you must be crazy. And we make him pay for it right there. Now we're backing him up, jabbing into that block. We pull counter right there with an uppercut, get a knockdown. Now here we're hitting to the body. Press him up against the cage, but we know we have his head held in all sorts of trouble. So we're just going to stand in front of him and let the hands fly. There, he's trying to respond with a lead hook. We're able to catch him with that straight. Good combination by him right there. Makes us stop for just a second. Good slip straight. He's major lunging out of the way, but we recircle and keep him back to where we can back him up to the cage. Crack him with a good leg kick. Now I can sense the momentum changing. We slip straight him right there, and we're in a ground and pound scenario, but he's able to avoid getting knocked out in that knee on belly situation, but he is still in all sorts of trouble. So we posture up, we let him up, we have him pressed back up against the side of the octagon, but good major lunge to get out of the way. He used all of his stamina right there. So we switch kick him to try to get that body health event, but it doesn't work. But we have him in all sorts of trouble that a jab knocks him down. We fake to the body, then we were going to try to slip uppercut him, but he didn't bite on it. Good jab straight, breaks our block down. Good slip straight by him, but we're keeping that pressure in his face, double jabbing into that block. Good time front kick to the face, and that's going to be the end of the fight. We were able to mix up the timing on the strikes, and overall it just took too much out of Jorge Masvidal's chin as it got lowered off of the nerve from the Kamaru Usman fight. But that was a great fight by that guy. Shout out to him. But that's it for the video, guys. Make sure if you guys did enjoy the video to hit that subscribe button, as well as slap that like button if you're new. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and I will see you guys in the next video.